So we share curriculum and Canvas say there's a feature that's new for sharing what you do and saving you some time when you collaborate. Just want someone to save me. Oh, sometime when we teach the same things. You know I like the way you gave that quiz today. So share with me and I'll have it made.
It's Friday, Friday.
It's Friday, I'm in love.
'Cause it's Friday.
Number 5 alive.
I'll give you 5 good reasons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those are good reasons.
Red 5 standing by.
Welcome to Friday in 5. I'm hoping we learn how to share curriculum in Canvas. I don't know how to do that.
Well, I'm glad you're here, Slag, because today we're going to be looking at exactly how to do that using Canvas Commons. Welcome to Friday in 5. Today we are going to be looking at this mysterious button that we have up here. It's a link that will take you to, yes, Canvas Commons. Now, the first time you click on that, you're going to see some legalese and a whole bunch of scary verbiage that looks like you're going to either be giving up all of your rights or rights to your content, things like that. What it really is Canvas covering their own behind when it comes to the fact that you could probably post just about whatever you wanted up here, and they don't have too many sophisticated ways that I know of curating that initially. So you could potentially post sinister stuff up here, but let's face it, it's a bunch of teachers sharing curriculum with each other. So hopefully we're not going to see much, if any, of that going on. So again, if any of that legalese at the beginning, you're concerned about it or you're worried about ownership of your content, I'll be happy to follow up with them. But in the spirit of sharing, let's look at what this tool can actually do. To kind of address that first concern that you might have, you can limit the visibility of this content to just Bellarmine teachers. So you would do that, for example, going the other direction. If I was looking for content just shared with Bellarmine College Prep, it's going to limit to these 2 little chunks that I've already shared, and that's it because, well, no one's shared with this yet because I'm just showing it to you right now. But I could also come out here to the public stuff and look up stuff like robotics, and I'm going to see different courses. So you've got different things. We've got, for example, these icons are going to kind of give you an indication of what it is. I believe the blue book is an entire course worth of stuff. This might be modules and so on. We'll get the hang of that soon. But we can also just go down by type. If you're just looking for quizzes related to robotics, there you go. You've got a quiz here. Maybe we're looking for a history quiz, and we'll type that correctly so that we can actually get the right thing. And maybe you're looking for more specific things like I want 12th grade history quizzes. Well, again, this is a repository for, well, whoever wants to put stuff in here. So some of this is not necessarily curated. They do have a rating system that we'll see how that pans out. But let's get down to brass tacks and look at how we would contribute as a school to one another's courses. Well, if I go over here to assignments, you'll notice that there is a new icon underneath the little gear. And if I were to take one of these quizzes, like for example HTML tags, and share to commons is a new item right here. So if I go share to commons, it's going to come up and say, what is this? Give it a description, and that needs to be good, right? So we'll say HTML on a tag. Tagging just allows us to filter down anything that relates to the content of this. We're going to go ahead and give it a grade level of 9 to 12. No outcomes per se, and we'll go ahead and say specialty, science, and thumbnail, and I'll go ahead and say, sure, why not? We'll do some graffiti for our icon. You do have to choose all of these things, and then here, the moment of truth, who are you going to share it with? I still haven't figured out why they would say only me. That seems sort of ludicrous, but I'm clearly missing something as to why you would only share with yourself there. It kind of defeats the purpose in my mind. We're going to share with the school. We're going to share with Bellarmine. and any sub accounts that we might ever have. But we'll just go ahead and pick that one, and then I'm going to click the blue button which says, hey, click me, and then it's now shared. So I've got to hit enter here. I screwed up and didn't hit enter, so I have one tag associated with this, and I'm going to now hit share, and there we go. Okay, so once it's shared, I can remove it from Commons if you ever go, oh, I made a mistake, or I don't want to, I'm embarrassed because I put the wrong thumbnail, or I forgot to add some information and I want to come back later. You can always remove it. You can edit it, and so on. There's a lot of other settings that we'll cover later because this is Friday in 5, not 10 or 15. If you have more questions about it, you can ask. But again, if I click on Commons now, what we'll see, if I filter down to Bellarmine, is that additional resource there. So you can do that. You notice also we've got a number of different departments. We'll talk about how we can add things into the individual departments there. But if I go ahead and go to just Bellarmine College Prep School, you'll see there's my HTML tags, and it says, oh, it's a quiz. This is an assignment. This is an assignment. So you can share entire courses or discrete elements of courses. Pretty darn cool in my mind. Imagine the possibilities of shared quizzes and assignments and things in terms of collaboration, saving time, and all kinds of other good stuff. So that's it. Canvas Commons in a very quick nutshell. Hopefully this generated some questions. Please feel free to send them my way. Happy Friday, and go Bells.